Hey, thanks for checking out the video. Part 4 of my Horizon Forbidden West gameplay. I have played off-stream, only doing side quests and map exploration. There was no way I was going to have enough time to beat this game in a substantive way, only streaming it roughly 5 hours a day. We're going to be breaking those into 2 parts most of the time, like a 2.5 and a 2.5. If you've been enjoying my playthrough, remember to hit subscribe and the bell button. I'm going to do a redirect and bring over people from this morning's stream. I gave my brief thoughts and a review, talked about the game, as well as pushed back against the review bombs, went and read through some of what were pretty apparent and obvious review bombs of the game on Metacritic. Primarily, it was on the PS4 version, but it was still, in my estimation, clearly written by people who had not played the game. So thank you so much for being here. If you are part of the live audience, make sure you switch to live chat. Make sure you not only switch to live chat, make sure you smash the like button. It's a new stream, and we need that new momentum so you can have the conversation that you were having previously. Keep the chat going. You can ask me questions. There's a variety of ways that we can interact while I'm playing through this. We like to keep the conversation going. I know a lot of you enjoy my radio show vibe. Now, you'll notice I look a little bit different. I've swapped out my armor, and I am here. This is the quest that I left off with you guys before shutting down the other day, and it's this main quest here, The Dying Lands, level 15. I am now level 18. My skill tree, this is what I've been investing in. You can see there I've been heavily investing in Warrior, Hunter, and Survivor. 18 points in Warrior, 14 in Hunter, and 10 in Survivor. Really, really enjoying making the melee quite a bit stronger. So this is we're going to continue the story. Now, I am going to like button mash my way through little like side questy stuff or narratives that I don't think are important. But these scenes with Zoe and Varl and main quest stuff, I'm not going to want to interrupt those. So we are going to allow those to play out.
I'm here, as promised. It's singing. Does it mean the chorus is ready?
It is assembled. I couldn't have done it without Varl, but I don't know what good it will do. The chorus is in disharmony. The subject of the cave is bad enough. Land God Fa still hasn't emerged, and every day more deadly machines try to force their way out, throwing themselves against the defensive cordon we set up around the entrance. That is only the first of many false notes. Your request has exposed deep divisions within the chorus itself and the tribe.
Now, again, for the sake of brevity and time, I want to listen to all this, but we just don't have the time for that. So we're just going to primarily go main quest, like let the story tell itself narratively, but not going into every single narrative option. We simply do not have time for that this week.
So, the chorus is assembled. What now?
They're considering your request.
Then, shouldn't we go talk to them?
When you're ready. But don't worry. Their debate won't end anytime soon. Meetings like these can go on for days.
All right. Then maybe I should resupply first. Who knows how many machines are in that cave?
Assuming the chorus agree to allow you inside.
Aloy can be pretty convincing in these situations.
We'll see. Do what you need to prepare. We'll wait for you above, where the chorus has gathered.
Somebody asked me where... Hang on, I have to keep turning it down, because usually I have it a little bit louder, but the singing in this town is like super loud. Somebody said where I got the dye, right here in this town that I'm in. So I am in the town of, it's not Aloy. Come on. Stupid. Plainsong. I'm in Plainsong, and the dyer is over here, and she had 2 different dyes. So I did dye mine red. Let's see if we can show it to you. Yeah, there. That's a bit of a better view there. You can see I've dyed it red, and then it's got like shimmering metal on it. Yeah, I really, really like the dialogue in this game. I like typically doing all the dialogue options. We do not have that luxury. We just don't have that luxury. I think the main dialogue driver is sufficient for us to capture, like, the story and the characters and everything. So, if it's not blurry, Simon, if you're having issues with it being blurry, you're going to need to change your quality. Like, you're probably on a lower quality depending on how you're watching. If you're getting buffering or something. I'm going to give it some volume.
No answer of mine will satisfy you. So you must go out in the world.
So the singing just keeps going. I guess that means the chorus is still in session?
The people sing to soothe the chorus, to help them break their impasse. It wouldn't be necessary if they were in harmony.
I'm not gonna have to sing back, am I?
Of course not. The singing will stop when we present ourselves. Are you ready?
All right, let's go talk to them.
Speak.
Your sacred cave. There's something inside I need. If I can get it, it will help.
And the Nora have spread word of your story and what you want. We know of no spirit in the cave, only Fa, our land god, who entered the cave and did not return.
The power of the land gods is broken. We are diminished. Tales of spirits will not help us. Nothing will.
We weaken, we die, and become fertile ground for new life. This is the natural order.
Wait. You're all just going to sit around until you become food for worms? Literally?
So says the Outlander, ignorant of our beliefs.
This guy was like Bill Hader.
Please. Remember how she brought peace to Ray. Listen to her.
We've heard such temerity from you before, Zoe. Let us not forget that you agitated for reckless war against the Kaja.
At least she's trying to help.
How? By inviting you to break our traditions? Should we change our ways to suit every impudent outsider who wanders into Plainsong?
No. You should change your ways because your own lands are killing you.
She has a plan.
We have stood by and watched as our land gods waste away. You would have us do the same with our neighbors, our children.
And this lone outlander can save us. Nonsense. A single seed matters little in the infinite cycle of growth and decay.
An alarm. It's coming from the mountains.
Was that from the Cauldron?
It's an alarm!
Oh, the headpiece is hideable? I like it. I just don't like it in
Machines must have broken
cutscenes.
through the cordon.
Then we need to get down there.
What about the chorus?
If the cordon has fallen, There's nothing left to prevent us from going in the cave. The time for permission is over.
Then off we go.
This way! Out the gate and around!
So you can hide the headpiece. Can I only hide it in cutscenes? Because I like it. Oh, show headpiece. Yeah, that's fine. I like it. I just don't like it in the cutscenes. She looks she looks cool when she's out fighting with it on, but she looks derpy in the cutscenes. Might need some big guns.
These machines.
We've seen these machines before.
Got my chance! Don't take him head off!
Hang on. Volume's a little hot. Volume is all over the place in this game. The sound's acting funny. It's like there's too much sound.
Something about all of this. If I'm right, then yeah.
Where are you throwing that ammo? Oh, he's throwing me tripwires. Oh. Sit down. How's that thing not dead? Sound feels off. Yeah, like it wasn't giving me sound for certain things. Like I was hitting shots and I wasn't getting audio feedback that I was actually landing the shots. Like something was off. What do you mean this way? I'm gonna get some loot here.
You are from the east. I do not trust you.
You're from the east. I do not trust you. One thing that always drives me crazy in these fights is like they just expect you just to like run with them and leave everything behind. It's like all this loot? Are you serious? Like it feels stupid.
More machines.
There's been a couple of fights that have been pretty tough. The big turtle was irritating. I couldn't quite figure out what the strategy was. It was a bit of a
There's more than just Minerva and a missing leg in that cave.
It was a bit of a whittle down. I can't figure out who I'm supposed to be helping. I missed. Keep missing.
Machines are everywhere. Down it goes. We've done all we can here. We must press on.
Good amount of loot. You know what I mean? Good amount of loot. Knocking all these pieces off. What's good, Jacob? How are you? I play normal usually. Didn't want to feel like I had to put on hard for a challenge. I feel like they up the difficulty in this game. I mean, the enemies will... They'll pound you, bro. If you're not paying attention. They will 100% punish you for it. Like, I feel like the game, I definitely feel like there's more of a sense of threat from the enemies. Now, these fights are a little bit easy because there's so much aggro split. Like, they're not paying attention to you a lot of the time.
There's another cauldron.
What?
I'll bring that thing down.
See, they get so much free damage. They get so much free damage. Like, that was so free. Like, I dodged the attack, but then there was all this, like, after effect stuff they do. There's a couple of enemies like that. You really gotta watch. I dropped story bosses seem too bullet spongy. Yeah, some of the harder enemies, you feel like you're just hitting them for forever.
It'll lead us to the cordon. More machines.
We can take them out, Aloy. On your leave.
You're going down! Don't let it get to you!
Time to turn it up. Got him. Oh! You gotta use big weapons on the big dudes. Oh, he got me in the middle of a critical strike. Never had that happen before. What the frick? Wrong weapon, Aloy. Oh my gosh. I got the thing on his head. Get up!
That's the last one. Now onto the cordon. Let's go.
Right behind.
This'll be in my stash when I need it.
Yeah, there's a purple bar behind me that gets charged with Valor. Yeah, that's not going to be worth carrying. Gotta go too slow. Yeah, we're gonna have to restock on the. We're using an awful lot of the healing. Resonator Blast is cool. Yeah, I don't need sticks. I need the healing stuff.
We're almost there.
So many machines broke through. What happened to the Cauldron's defenders?
You better be ready for anything.
This is a Game of the Year contender. I mean, right now, I think so. I think it needs some polish. There's definitely some stuff that I give it a solid 8 to an 8.5. I want to give it a 9, but I can't. There's too many things they need to fix.
Or what's left of it.
So many dead.
They will be more when the time is right. For now, we must keep going. Into the cave.
Okay. Always make sure you're scanning the area before advancing in a place like this, because they'll put all kind of these little chests like this. Elden will be Game of the Year. I think Elden Ring's gonna take it. I think I just got Uturu Whisper. I just got new outfit. Ammo that deals purge water damage is now available in your inventory. Use your focus to scan enemies to see if they're weak to purge water. That's what that symbol was. I was like, what the frick? I was fighting something. I was like, what is that water symbol? I was like, since when we got this? Silent Strike gain, Silent Strike heal. That's a pretty cool outfit. It's lower on some of the main resistances, but it's higher on the fire resistance. Weak to poison.
May the land gods forgive our trespass.
I did this last night. Aloy, are you all right? It just runs right into it.
Here I come.
What's that ahead?
Like a cauldron door.
Here we go.
To understand what's going on in there, you're gonna need one of these. On the temple. Just like this.
Thanks, guys, for 100 likes. Thanks for the strong turnout today. Appreciate it. We're going to try and do a part 4 and a part 5 today.
There's blue light on the door.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Don't worry, Zoe. I'll help.
Now listen. The machines we've been fighting, they're different. More dangerous. That means there's something very powerful somewhere beyond that door. And it wants us dead. Follow my lead. And be ready for anything. Let's go. We have to find the core of this place.
There's so much metal.
Who built this place?
Machines. Not like any you've seen before.
I think they do a good job of like showing why Aloy's so serious. Like she's had to do all this and fight all this.
Machines in here. I'll have to take them out.
Right behind you.
What? How is that not a hit? We gotta go for the canisters. Ah!
I can take this one.
Having a hard time here. Oh, I forgot they do the explosion. Got one. Oh, you jerk!
That's it. Keep on me.
I told you, they, like, every enemy has a ranged attack, and it always takes me by surprise. Get up, Aloy! See what I mean by spammy? He just gets to keep doing that, and eventually he gets you. It's like, I don't know. There we go. There's elements of the combat that can just be a little, I think,
This is a cauldron.
I don't know, just a little too spammy. It's like he doesn't need to be able to do every attack 3 times. Like third time's a charm. Like you successfully dodged. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do another one. And then they do the range attacks. They'll sometimes spam those too. They just keep doing the attack, and it's like, I don't know.
Maybe. But
I like that it makes the game feel like it's more threatening and more of a challenge. Like even the most base level enemies can beat the crap out of you if you're not careful. But I think it makes some of the fights, they feel more tiresome than challenging, if that makes sense. It's like, oh, got knocked down again. Oh, got stun locked again. You don't feel like, I don't know. Hard has a good balance, requiring you to use your entire toolkit. Yeah, I definitely feel like I rely on my bow way too much. Like I need to start remembering like which enemies are good with certain attacks. This game wants you to knock back enemies and play mostly stealth. That is simply untrue. That is completely and utterly untrue. That's not what they want you to do.
glowing.
There is one stealth tree. All of the other trees focus on things that are not that. Definitely seems more challenging than HCD. It is. It's significantly more challenging than Horizon Zero Dawn.
Makes killer machines. It's called Hephaestus.
Even the antennas
Looks like those cables are blocking the way up. You two wait here. Follow your path.
Okay.
place. Make a path up.
Make a path up? Yeah, but how do I keep standing on it? Am I supposed to tell him to do it? You can't make a I missed what she said. I was reading chat. She said she could make a path up, but how? I can't get the thing to stay. I don't understand.
To help you and Aloy. To find Fall.
Wouldn't help you want to figure it out. I don't want help in solving it. I want help with the mechanic. Am I not understanding the mechanic right? If that lights up, so you can grab it and climb.
That worked.
Oh. Ah.
That's it.
I thought that yellow thing was something that you were supposed to grab.
There. Should be able to climb over.
Okay. That makes more sense. I thought you were supposed to grab it. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. How am I going to grab that unless one of them stands on this?
Aloy saw what Aloy...
Because it was the same color. It was yellow. They should have made it a different color. And it's also round, like the round yellow handles you grab all the time. I was like, this don't make no sense, Alfalfa.
Great. Looks heavy. I think I can get the crate through that shield, but I'll have to go around.
It should be able to pass through.
I'm working on it. Another floor panel. I can't shoot the gears on the pillars from here. Maybe if I can find something to weigh this down? More pillars. Might be a way across, if I can get them into the right position. Should be exposed now. Looks like there were only 2 pillars this time.
I've been in an old world room.
That one barked at me. So what's this? What this one flashed red? Was I too late?
There. Should be able to get across now.
Yeah. I must have just been like just late enough
Don't fall, Aloy!
that it was like it showed red.
How's it going up there, Aloy?
I think I'm getting close.
It's great.
Set of pillars. There should
My
be a
favorite thing to
floor
do
panel
is to be
to
asked
activate
questions
them.
while I'm doing something challenging. Do you have any other questions, Varl? What's your favorite color?
Down. Go. Okay. Now I can cross.
Okay. That was pretty good.
files are all over that node. But maybe I can override it.
All this metal.
No. Yes.
Guys, the cables are moving.
They're drawing back.
We can climb up that vent.
Wait, was there a ladder I was supposed to push down or something? Okay, no. Reviews are right, she never shuts up. That's the kind of game that these games are, though. Like, they do it in Tomb Raider, they do it in Uncharted, they talk to themselves.
We'll wait here.
They solve problems kind of out loud. Yeah, that Doc Thumb is truly legendary. The thumbnail artists for Doc and Tim are taking things to higher heights.
That was quite a jump. Okay, now, how to get up to the node?
I don't understand. I can't do anything. What? I had to do this to get over here? What the frick? See what I mean? See what I mean? The platforming in this game, it's just kind of, it's just not, it's not clean. It's definitely not clean. Lacks polish. That made no frickin' sense. I was pressing forward, I was pressing jump, I was hitting, she just sits there. She's like, herp derp. Like, I don't know what to do.
Damn. How do I get back up there?
You okay down there?
Yeah.
And that's another thing that right there is another example of the inconsistent platforming. Sometimes she just has no forward momentum, like, and other times she does these super long leaps and all I did was hit forward and jump. Like, why did she do that? You know what I mean? It hurts the puzzles. That's not what I did. I wasn't hitting that direction. I'm telling you, the platforming in this lacks so much polish. Like, she makes that jump, but she couldn't make the jump from a little bit ago. Can use adjustment. Beams are too sticky. And then they do scripts like that, so when you rerun the puzzle, I have to watch her do that again. You know? You see what I'm saying? Now you're starting to see all the things I was talking about this morning. What the frick? Like, they made these really creative environments. But like, the controls don't respond. It was your fault, not the game. Shut the frick up. It wasn't my fault. She doesn't do things she's supposed to do. Shut the frick up. Don't be that guy in chat. The platforming in the game has glitches and bugs in it. I'll literally be standing on a platform, hitting forward and jump, and she won't move. She just sits there. She was doing it right over there on that. I couldn't go from that one to that one. Why? No reason. I looked here and couldn't jump. It wouldn't let me. I looked at it, held forward, hit jump. She just sits there. That's not me making a mistake. What, I'm like, herp derp, I'm holding backwards, guys, and hitting square instead of jump. I forgot. Like, no, I'm using the controls as they're designed. Okay, we broke that glass down there. Okay.
Who is that? Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place.
Not about your skill, it's about figuring out the path you're supposed to take.
Looks like there's another node.
Right, and I'm telling you, she's not doing stuff that she's supposed to do. I'm standing, I'm looking where I'm supposed to go, and I'm hitting forward and jump, and she won't do it. It's like she's stuck. I'm not talking about skill.
It's a big place.
I'm saying that, like, the game doesn't work right some of the time.
Node on the other side.
It's not about reaction times. I don't necessarily know if you guys are understanding. I was standing on a yellow platform. I was looking at another yellow platform, holding forward and pressing jump, and she didn't do anything, like she was stuck. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about when she lacks forward momentum. That's another thing that she does. She just, like, doesn't jump forward. There's two different things that happen. Sometimes she has zero forward momentum. Other times she just literally refuses to move, and it doesn't make any sense. It feels like there's invisible barriers to hold her in place. Right, like it just didn't make any sense. It was like, why can't I jump? Why am I stuck? It's like I said, it's like her feet had. It's like she was. It's like all of a sudden she was magnetized to the thing. Yeah, swimming is really rough sometimes. Like, I feel like sometimes I'm really clear and you guys just want to argue. Like, I was very clear in what happened. I didn't lack clarity. People are just hell-bent on arguing the point sometimes. Like, just accept the fact that I'm pointing out a bug, a glitch.
I think I can hitch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
The Cauldron platforms feels hit and miss. I encounter those issues far less outside of them. Yeah, I would agree with that. The platforming where she just freezes up happens most often in these places.
Below, above us. She's in the air.
Don't let go, Aloy.
Yep, wasn't planning on it.
Good tip, don't let go. I guess I'm saying it's a design. It isn't a bug. It's a weird design choice. I mean, not
Time to let go.
not responding to my button inputs. I don't think is a design choice. I think there's a problem.
Down there. There's the node.
Like I think that there's something in. If I had to guess, because it happened to me the other day, and I was like, what is happening? I landed on a platform, and I needed to get out my pullcaster, and I'm holding left trigger, and she wouldn't do this. She just stood there. I was hitting left trigger. I was like, what's happening? I had to bump the joystick to move her. I think it has to do with the fact that, like, if you're not, it's like you're not on the ground yet or something. It's like her feet are uneven or something. So you're like half on, half off, and it throws the game off. So there's like these awkward moments where it's like the game doesn't know what to do with your input because it doesn't know what Aloy's doing. Aloy's like, she's not in the air, but she's also not on the ground. And then the game gets confused. It's like, we don't know what to do. You're not really a registered state right now. You're not on the ground, but you're also not off the ground either.
Build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. They used to be part of something good. Something called Gaia.
They tried hard to make sure you wouldn't fall off of stuff, and it has weird side effects. I don't think we disagree about the problem. I don't know if it's fixable. Ignoring my inputs is fixable. That shouldn't be happening.
Be ready.
There shouldn't be these moments where my character's just sitting there ignoring me. That's got to be a problem with the platforming.
Oh no.
What has Hephaestus done to her? Turned it into a weapon. Which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then plain song. If my people see what it has become, if one of our gods attacks them, you know what we have to do.
She looks like the girl from Lost in Space a little bit.
Laurel, are you ready?
This is good.
We have to get down there.
I like the tension that they're building. Like, he likes her, she likes him.
That dome of light.
They don't want to have to kill this thing. They like worship the machines.
I can override nearby to shut it down.
I always check the room first before doing the thing. Because you'll find stuff like this strewn about that you may forget to do later.
I can.
Alright, let's get ready. Oh, there's another one. Anyone who's selling the facial upgrades are absolutely full of it. Yeah, like I saw a guy that said their facial animations are still bad and cringy, and I'm like, you didn't frickin' play this game, bro. You didn't frickin' play this game, bro. Oh boy. Oh! That's what I'm talking about. Spammy attacks, bro. Like there was no getting away from that. Woo! That was close. Missed. Gotta get rid of the helpers. These guys are getting confused because I'm like not in the actual fighting arena. Alright, here we go. It's time to get big. Fricking jeez with the spam, bro! Weak versus poison. You gotta give me like a second, man. Get up.
Fire without ammo.
You just can't, there's so much damage, you just can't get away from it. It's so irritating. I don't know what they want you to do when they do attacks like that. Like, what are they expecting of the player? So when he's doing that flamethrower and you literally can't get away from it, no matter how fast you are, no matter how many times you dodge, you just take a ton of damage from the flamethrower. Like, is that what they intend? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, did they just intend you have iframes? Yeah, but when you come out of the roll, you're not in iframes.
It's done.
Ooh, you can hit him with on the tail with your melee and knock him off. That was dope.
Mourning a machine that nearly killed us.
It's still her god.
I do not grieve for a god or a machine, but because I no longer know what to believe.
Look, so if you want, you can go back home.
Do I still have one? And if so, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people?
You're just supposed to sprint away from the flame? Yeah, I didn't try to sprint. I tried the dodging.
One step at a time.
The dodging just felt like I came out of iframes and took damage anyway. Maybe you are just supposed to sprint away from it. Yeah, that's the footage we laughed at, Zubair.
Not bad.
Up we go.
But there's more.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning.
Yeah, they do a really, really good job with the emotion. All right, let's go get the loot from all these guys over here. Okay, so what it sounds like you guys are saying is some of the attacks you're supposed to run away from, some you're supposed to dodge. Okay.
Overrides. Knowledge.
What I should have done is when the thing first dropped down, I should have spent more time scanning it for weaknesses to like knock stuff off. I scanned it, quickly saw what it was susceptible to. I was like, shoot, I don't have any of the water and I don't have any poison or acid or whatever. And so I was like, I'm going to have to go just straight brute strength. I'm going to have to just go straight brute strength. So that's why I used her activated her special ability, and then I just used the spike thrower and just absolutely nailed the one side of him, trying to knock everything off of him. And it worked out pretty well. Like, I like feeling genuinely threatened by the enemies. What I don't like is when I'm constantly getting spammed by, like, range attacks and getting knocked down. Like, that's when I get triggered. I'm like, let me get the frick up. It's like, stop knocking me down. Okay, that's closed. Sometimes there'll be doors in these rooms you can open. I had one earlier where I did that. It was like a red dot on the door, and it let me open it with my staff. And there was treasure inside. The overload attacks where you hit the canisters with the right arrows are really strong. Yes, where you the chain reactions. The chain reactions are really, really dope. When they first teach you about the chain reactions, it's super sick.
Wish I knew how to restore them. And there's data here from machines I haven't scanned yet.
Getting more overrides.
Got what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
Oh, that door's open now.
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Valhalla is graphics than this. Your comment is...
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here.
But there might have been like a secret back here.
What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No. There. That's our way out.
Okay.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
That's scary.
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous.
Thanks,
Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
My eye's itching. That had nothing to do with you. I genuinely was just itching my eye. They didn't see anything. Ugh! Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, stop all that. The one I was playing last night. Yeah, there's buildings in this game. Normally I don't use the
Are you
pulse,
doing okay,
but
Zoe?
the visibility here is rough.
Zoe?
All this. Minerva. Hephaestus.
I don't know if people are saying these graphics look great to me. People that say the graphics in this game aren't impressive, there's no sense in listening to them because they're intellectually dishonest. Like, there's no reason to listen to them. Like, it's not even worth insulting them and calling them stupid. Like, they're just intellectually dishonest. The level of detail in this game is insane. It's breathtaking. It's very, very well designed and, like, yeah. AC Odyssey was better. Yeah, it's not worth talking. It's not worth debating you because you're not being honest.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted.
It's a dishonest position.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. What are all those cables in the center for?
Over here?
Huh. Might be able to pull that open.
They're not represented well on a live stream. I mean, like, people that have seen the game firsthand, yeah.
This leads.
It's just not worth talking. It's just not worth debating them. Like, if you've seen the high-res, like, photo modes and stuff, and you've seen, like, the good 4K captures of gameplay, then you're just, again, you're being dishonest. It's just not true to say that the game looks bad or other games look better. Like, it's not a subjective discussion anymore.
Looks like another part of the facility. Door's locked.
How does she not come out of crouch when you jump? That's such a weird design choice. Who stays crouched after jumping? I've never noticed that she doesn't come out of crouch when you jump. I've never noticed that before.
I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain.
Obviously, Halo 1 graphics are better. So you can jump and stay in stealth. Oh, that's right. So whenever you want to jump down into some grass, that's why it does that. I was like, why would you jump and stay crouched?
Close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up? I might be able to glide to that ledge.
What ledge? Oh, I see. Usually off stream, I never pulse when I climb, but I'm trying, for the sake of brevity and efficiency, I've been using the pulse in these play sessions with you guys. Off stream, when I got it on my big screen, I like to keep the immersion levels really high, so I almost never pulse when I'm climbing.
Pipes up there. Might lead me to a way back in. But how to reach them?
Pipes up where? What are you talking about, girl?
There's Plainsong. I hope the Hekarro are doing okay after the attack.
We just climbed up here. Why would I go back down? Oh, pry open. Her commentary is so weird sometimes. Like, I swear she says stuff late. Like, she basically just confused me. Like, what the frick are you talking about? Pipes.
Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place.
Yeah, the glider really adds to the cauldrons, I think. Because there were some times in the cauldrons where I thought that. I was like, man, if I could just jump and glide over there.
Wonder what it's for.
Aha. Oh boy. I'm sure this is not a trap at all.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Light. Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery. The cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Scanning data. So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Laurel, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus.
I got this armor when I got the plane song, I think, Martin.
Between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
What I'm wearing is the Karja Shadow. It helps with potent medicine and low health defense, which I need. I've been getting my butt kicked. Yeah, Nora Huntress is what I was wearing. I also got the Karja Blazon somewhere. And then we just recently got this one too, the Utaru Whisperer. Nora Anointed, Nora Champion. Yeah.
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
Cool looking Grat, thank you. If you guys are enjoying the playthrough, make sure and hit subscribe, make sure and hit like. We do talk shows and gameplay. We're probably about a 70-30 split, mostly talk shows on this channel with gameplay as well. This is our fourth session with this game. We're trying to beat the whole game.
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
So this was supposed to be a lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Fabrication terminal. Craft this override to unlock this ability. Override available, override unlocked. Scrapper, Fanghorn, the Plowhorn, and the Wide... I can override Wide Maws? Oh, I need Wide Maw Tusks. Plowhorn, Horn. See, I'm worried I'm going to want the Fanghorn Antler. Like, why am I going to want to override it? Can I mount anything I override? Sometimes when you override them, they just go and fight for you for like a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily feel like it's always worth doing the override. I felt like when I did the one override, like the guy just fought for me for like a little bit. Yeah, Sven, I try not to give them what they want. I think some of them were here today just to cause a ruckus. All right, I'm going to do the Scrapper. I don't want to do the Fanghorn because I feel like having 3 purple Fanghorns is more important than overriding a Fanghorn.
Well, I was able to repair some of the corrupted overrides. But it looks like I need data from more machine parts to fix the rest.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices. This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the...
Well, you have to stay in the room to listen to the narrations, I guess.
What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
What's this? What do they do? What are you doing here, Gaia? Hey, Gaia, I need to know. What happens in this room? This would have been a traditional bathroom where people staying in the living quarters would drop a deuce or hit the
Hey, Gaia?
head.
Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it. Looks like another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did. With the help of machines. So this place was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But 2 big ones first. Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy. The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away.
Say what now?
A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless...
It made it!
I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there.
Yup.
Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
We're not going to be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Did anybody else think because they scanned the way she scanned the globe, right, and they showed South America? I don't know. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but I feel like that could either be hinting at like next game or DLC or anything else. Like, I don't know how the game ends. So I'm just thinking they could really expand and you could be doing other things and going to other places. The
descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I don't think so. The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere. To their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation. Well, this is not good. You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin.
This is good. I only do this when I'm like actually interested.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. Perhaps a way can be found to defeat their shielding.
Yeah, I hope so. Or I'm not gonna be winning fights against them anytime soon.
The writing and the voice acting for that guy that you fought was absolutely stellar. He's a very good villain. I have a lot of respect for well-written and well-voice-acted villains. He was fabulous. He talked about like what it's like to kill someone. I was like, holy crap, this is dark. It was really, really good. It reminded me of the Joker, like telling the guy why he uses a knife.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions.
Yes. Once we have them, we can focus on the reacquisition of Hephaestus. When that is achieved, I will have complete control of the Zero Dawn system, and the ability to produce as many machines as needed to defeat the far Zenith threat.
An army of machines. Sounds like a plan. So, the 3 procurable sub-functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory, Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
See, I think anybody that's played this game and says that the story is boring, annoying, or cringe is either too dumb to get it or they didn't play. Like, that was frickin' great.
Okay.
It was
I need to
well
bring Ether
written.
back for
It was
Gaia.
really interesting. It was good
Varl and
surprise
Zoe are
moments.
waiting for me by the west exit.
Good moment for
I
Aloy.
could
Like,
head back east first.
self-doubt.
Check on how Plainsong's doing after the
Shut up, Aloy! I'm trying to
Or
talk
can I
now.
say
You
around
talk
here
plenty. You
somewhere?
talk so much. You talky talk. Let me talky
it'll be
talk for a
better.
little
Leave you to
talk.
it. After you, Aloy.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. And Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now, and like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
Not used to other people talking.
Clanlands.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's subfunctions. And who knows what else.
I don't mind Aloy's talking and self-narration. Yeah, there's one of the black
Snow's
screens.
coming down heavy.
I don't mind her narration and self-talk a lot of the times, but after that much dialogue, it was like, all right, shut up for a second. Jiminy Christmas. You know what I mean? It's like, I just listened to tons of dialogue. Like, just zip your lip for just a moment. What is this? Build valor faster. Yeah, increase stamina on the weapon limit. There we go. Okay, so we're going to just keep doing main quest because I'll do all the side stuff off stream. So, main quest. Ooh, doggy, that's far. Okay. Let's do the tall neck on the way there, shall we? Let's go. If you guys are enjoying the stream, do me a favor, smash the like button. Give me a subscribe. We're about to hit a subscriber milestone today.
You! Let me take a look at you, stranger.
Oh, frick is your problem?
You're the outlander who stood against Regala and her rebels.
Only if it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm not here to drink your blood, or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight, yet you stood by the Martians. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the Tanaxa. But you are going to need help if you plan on surviving the Clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you, aid you on your journey.
I'd be grateful.
Well then, you should know the rebels have been busy. They've set up outposts to the west. Some settled into a camp southwest of here. And I know the marshals can't deal with all of them, so I'd stay alert out there if I were you.
Thanks for the warning. Getting rid of those outposts might stop the rebels from killing more of their own. Maybe I can lend the marshals a hand.
Those guys are so loud.
Could use shock ammo against that machine.
Fire bristlebacks. If you couldn't talk to her, Siege, you might not have talked to the First Lady. She's near the first tall neck, I think. She just like tells you like a rumor. You might have to like open that as a thing.
The land out here is sick with blight too. But we'll be able to heal all of it. Once Guy is strong enough to capture Hephaestus.
Those are just boar, right? No, it's a peccary. Might need that. There was another one.
Let's unlock the settlement. Gonna have to watch my step.
Horned lizard. Oh, I need some horned lizard stuff. But I need to... I need to get a cleaner kill. I have to actually get like the horn off of the horned lizard. There's one. Might have got it. Reptile meat. No. I wonder if you need to use like the smaller bow. Do you think? What's that? A vulture. You're not using the small shot bow. It's a scorpion. No, I'm just using my regular hunter bow. Crunchy scorpion. It doesn't matter, it's RNG. I swore in the first game there was something like if you shot them in the head, you increase the likelihood. Oh, I think I just got 2. No, that's just rich meat. There, I got the pristine skull and the lizard skin. We almost have 200 likes. There was something I wanted to upgrade, and I needed horned lizard skin. I know, or horn or lizard something. Okay, there's the purple. That's it, the horned lizard bone. I think I need 2 of them. Nope. As soon as it dies, you know if you got it or not. Because it'll show the purple symbol.
Alright, you. Guess there are more cauldrons out there.
I'm not sure what that was. Yeah, I swore that in the first game you got rewarded with like a clean kill. Like if you get him in the head. Hey boys, I need this.
It's on to me.
See ya! Okay. Wait, are you guys friendly?
Some like the melee ring. Not one more step. The Tenakth don't suffer outlanders in the Clanlands.
I was given rite of passage by Marshal Fashav. I'm not here to fight.
Hair like blood. This is the warrior who defeated Gruta, champion of the trader Regala. Her life is not ours to take. You may enter, but mind our ways.
Alright, see you later, Cringe Master.
I'll keep that in mind.
I don't need a chaplain telling you a battle.
I wasn't trying to come here, though.
The real battle is arguing with you.
I wasn't trying to come in here. was passing through. Okay. All right. I also know I need, like, something from a goose. And no, I'm not kidding. I need goose feathers.
Is this easy?
Really enjoying the gameplay. Thank you. I've appreciated the support we've gotten. I really have. Like, God of War on PC, I think we might have been able to go the distance. I think maybe we just had too many things happening to keep going because it was an older game. But this has me very excited and confident about what we'll be able to do with Elden Ring as well. The support on Friday night was like super encouraging, and we're getting tons of new subs as well. So I appreciate it greatly. Frick. Elden Ring drops.
There's any way to climb this tall now?
He's locked. He's locked for now.
Machine can tough out the cold.
Level 20 Ravagers. Those would be that'd be a tough fight. Oh golly. Come on. Oh! Bro, is that actually...
Got you covered!
I can't tell if she's doing that on purpose. That was probably one of my better fights. Like I stayed in a pretty good rhythm with that fight. Most of the damage came because I couldn't tell if I was helping people or if they were going to attack me. They kept running into me, and I wasn't sure if it was just an accident or what.
Pack's full, but my stash has room.
I love how she says her pack's full, but her stash has room. Like, why would you try and add realism to something that's completely and utterly unrealistic? I'll just send this, what, snail mail? How are you sending that to your stash, Aloy? Pray tell. We killed a scorpion in the midst of all of that. Oh. There we go. Always make sure you do those scans before you leave, man. Might miss out on some choice loot. Might be time for a mount. I think it's time for a mount. The hoofing it isn't. This area is pretty flat. Wait, what did I kill? All right.
I'm getting close to Ether's location. Guy said it would be in some kind of physical processor.
Good to see some green. Holy moly, all that desert.
Ancient ruin.
It's good, green side.
Turned into a Tanakh stronghold? Could Ether be inside? Poking around's not going to be easy with Tanakh's warriors every...
Regala's forces may seem strong now, but...
Her machines took out my entire squad.
Remember the visions. The old ones didn't choose their fight, but still they stood firm. They didn't falter. And neither will we. Blood of the Ten. You've come to us.
You know who I am?
Oh, the warrior with hair like wildfire who defeated Regala's champion at Barren Light. Yes, you are known to us. I am Deka, chaplain of the Lowland clan. You've come to speak with Chief Hekarro.
Not quite. There's something I need here.
Anything you need, the chief will provide. Come.
Is that one of the visions you were talking about?
Yes. The records of the 10. I can show you them, if you like. On the way to the chief.
All right, let's go see Chief Hekarro.
He's in his throne room, at the far end of the grove. Come. Be welcome among the records of the 10.
Yeah, Akuta Papa, I'm sorry I didn't see your question. As far as I can tell, yeah, the people are humans from Zenith.
It's glitched. Incomplete.
Their full truths are lost to us. It's a chaplain's duty to make sense of these visions as best we can.
Wait, where are we supposed to be going? What's this? Oh, watch the visions?
The 10 were dedicated soldiers, working together as a squad and sharing in their duty. And when the time came for battle, they took to the skies and leaped to glory. All Tanakh seek to follow their example. Before the chief, it was one of the few things the clans had in common.
Seized the desert. Others fought the raging sands. Their soldiers battling enemy lines.
What's this one about?
The 10 waged war against their enemy in the desert heat, a land too harsh for any to survive. But against all odds, they prevailed. So the desert clan does the same. You must have passed through their territory on the way here.
I did. They seem a little extreme.
They take that as a compliment.
10 claimed the desert. Blast. Any call. 10 will be defending the mountain land.
During their war, the 10 climbed sheer rock, braving blinding snow and wind. They stopped at nothing to protect their own.
You make them sound invincible.
They weren't. But the visions tell us of their courage and strength, something our soldiers aspire to. The Sky Clan admires this one above all the rest. They make their home in the mountains northwest of here.
Did I miss one? I think I missed one, yeah.
And protected in the jungle, sealed by darkness, trap their enemies.
Soldiers in a jungle. Those were the 10?
Yes. They knew how to use the jungle's depths to distract the enemy until the perfect moment to strike. Generations ago, my clan, the Lowland, looked to this one for inspiration as they claimed the jungle to the southwest.
Is that a reference to Killzone? I don't know.
Are you ready to see him?
I'm ready.
Good. Come.
It's underneath the throne.
I will see you soon, Outlander.
The savior of Meridian.
Oh, yes!
I am told you held back Regalla's forces outside Barren Light. And defeated her champion, Grutta, in single combat. Impressive.
I met Fashav there, too. He said you were a great warrior. And a man of honor.
His death is a painful loss among many. We will not soon recover from the massacre of our marshals. But if you are here to pledge your service, that could help considerably.
I am not here to fight for you. I need something in that basement. Something that will save many lives, yours included. It's not something you can see, but it is there.
I have seen it. You have named your price. Now I name mine. With my marshals dead, I need your spear. Help me defeat my enemies, and I will grant you access to the chamber below.
I don't have a price. I am not a hired killer. I'm here to save lives, more than you can count.
I count the corpses of marshals slain. I count hundreds more Tanakh, whose lives hang in the balance. I will fight for them. I will kill anyone who threatens the peace, and you will too, if you want me to open the door to the chamber below.
Okay. So by that logic, what's stopping me from killing you right now? And taking what I need to save everyone?
You could try. You might even succeed. Either way, you must fight. My way might hold off Regalla and the slaughter she craves.
Fine. What do you need?
I need more marshals to keep the tribe together. Such warriors can only be promoted at a trial by combat called the Kulrut. I've sent out a call for the competition, but since Regalla seeks to undermine me, she is certain to attack it. She'll want to kill me in front of the assembled clans.
So what, you want me to be your bodyguard?
No. To defend the Kulrut. But there is more. Knowing Regalla will attack, one of the clans have balked at sending their contestants. You must go north and force Tekote, the commander of the Sky Clan, to submit and send his best.
Force him to submit?
Do whatever is necessary. I can't hold the Kulrut with 2 of the 3 clans in attendance. Marshal Kathala will assist you. He was maimed at Barren Light, but he can still be of use. I sent him ahead to the northern village of Stone Crest. Meet him there, and he will guide you to the Sky Clan stronghold. If you have any questions about your mission, now is the time.
I'm good.
I'll do what you want, and go north to deal with Tekote. But you'd better not forget about our deal.
You will have what was promised, if you succeed. Speak to Dekka on your way out. She will arm you for the road ahead.
Tekote reminds me of Chakotay from Star Trek. See, that's the armor. That's the armor we need right there for Aloy. That one, feather chest. Come on, let us have it. Some feather Baywatch. Huh, huh. I actually am more interested in their body paint. Need some of that on her arms and her face.
Come, let us speak.
Hekarro said you have something for me?
A weapon to aid your mission. You'll need it for the long road to Stonecrest. Many machines prowl along the way, and our scouts have sighted Regalla's rebels in the area.
Machines and rebels. Nothing I haven't faced before.
Indeed. Head north towards the foothills. Ascend its slopes until your legs burn and the chill air catches in your chest. Then you'll know you're in the Sky Clan's domain. Strike true as the 10, Aloy.
Tear precision arrows are now available for one of your sharp shot bows. Yeah, I'm not carrying the sharp shot right now. Okay.
If I'm gonna get ether, guess I'll have to play along with Hekarro. I better meet up with Marshal Catallo at Stonecrest. It'll be faster if I ride a machine.
Yep. It will be faster. 12K, Loney on fire. We getting it. We getting it, boys. Okay. We're going to have to set up the next one because we want to break these up. They perform better if they're in smaller doses. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do that. Horizon Forbidden West, gameplay, that. And then we need the tags in there. Anyone want to see Aloy meet Kratos? Girl. Yeah, I always say that to my son. Boy. 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 Read it, boy. Okay. Let me get a link to you guys for part 5. This was part 4. We did about 2 hours worth of progress. Let me go customize the channel. Make sure that part 5 is the lead video on the channel. Okay. Just in case YouTube acts squirrely, there's a link in chat. It should redirect you and bring you guys with us. If you're watching this as a past broadcast, you're just going to want to switch to watching part 5 now. Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. It's going to be part 5 of my Horizon Forbidden West playthrough. We break these into as small a sections as we can keep them, between 2 but under 3 hours, somewhere between 2 and 3 hours for all 4 parts leading up to this one, which is part 5. We appreciate you clicking on the video and watching. We are about to head out on a quest that we just accepted. We want to get underneath this this tribe's place, and they're sending us out to get a guy to commit to a fight for some trial thing that they're going to do.